students. Today we are going to learn the chapter Profit for Non-Organization, and this chapter is very important. This is also known by the name of Not-for-Profit Organization. As you know, any organization does the work to earn the profit, but there are some organizations which render services to the society. The main motive of these organizations is to give service to our society. As you know, generally any profit earning organization prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. In the same way, the organization who render services, they prepare profit, they never prepare profit and loss account. In the place of profit and loss account, they prepare income and expenditure account. And there are some different type of expenses and different type of incomes which we study in this chapter. First of all, we should know that there are some expenses which are divided into two categories. One is revenue expenditure and other is capital expenditure. We take all the revenue expenditure in the income and expenditure in the debit side. On the other hand, we see there are some capital expenditure which are shown in the balance sheet. In the same way, there are different type of incomes which are categorized into two. First one is capital income and other is revenue income. Revenue income are shown in the income and expenditure account, and the capital income are shown in the balance sheet. So students, the main motive of these organizations, which are these organizations are like club, hospitals, libraries, schools, religious institution, charitable institution and literary society. These non-profit seeking entities exist with the primary motive of providing service, such as club provides sports and different type of facilities. A hospital renders medical services, a literary society promotes arts and culture. Okay, but they earn the money. When they earn the money, it is their duty to give the tax. That's why we prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet. So let's see how we can prepare profit and loss account. In the same way, we prepare today income and expenditure account. We can take an example to understand all these things thoroughly. First of all, we understand there is an account is given. The name of this account is receipt and payment account. Profit and loss account and balance sheet, at that time the trial balance is given, but in the NPO we see there is an account. The name of this account is receipt and payment account. Some informations are given in the receipt side and some information are given in the payment side. First of all, we see the payment side, and in this way, we can prepare this account. Income and name is given income and expenditure account, but we will write in this side expenditure and other side we will write income. All the expenses will be entered here. First of all, we will write salary. To salary. The amount is given 20,100. In the same way, other expenses given, traveling expenses, traveling expenses 8,600. To printing and stationery, the amount of this item is 1,720. The next is rent 16,600. Now we will see here is an adjustment. The sale of furniture is given 1600. In the bracket you are seeing the book value of the furniture is 4,000. So we can say, we will write here loss on sale of furniture. The book value of the furniture is 4,000 as it is given in the receipt and payment account, and the amount you are seeing which is written outside 1600 means the furniture of 4,000 is sold for the amount of 1600. It means the loss will be here 2,400. And now we will see the credit side. The subscription, the amount of subscription is given 52,100. Now in the adjustment it is written subscription on due 31st March 2018 and on 31st March 2019 were 3,400 and 2,000 respectively. It means 3,400 is the amount of subscription of previous year. Okay, so we will add here subscription for the current year, which is outstanding. Is given in the receipt and payment account 52,100. Whenever in the adjustment you will see the subscription, there are two subscriptions. One is of previous year and one is of current year, which are due. So we will add the subscription for the current year here and we will deduct the subscription of the previous year. Okay, so we will add the subscription of the current year, which is given 2,000, which is given 2,000, and we will add, and after that we will deduct the subscription of previous year, which is 3,400. and after that, if the subscription is given in the receipt side in the bracket 800, which is the subscription of the next year, so we will also deduct here of 2020, and the amount is 800. And we will find the amount 49,900. Now we will write the next item, donation, and the amount of donation is 600. Next item is charity. Charity show income, or we can write the income from charity show 16,200. Now we will write another income, interest on investment. And the amount is 4,800. Now student, we will understand in the same way as we understood about the subscription. When interest on investment, which is written in the receipt and payment account 4,800, and accrued income of interest on investment, if the amount of interest on investment in the beginning, we will deduct here this amount is of 2018, so it will be deducted and we will find the amount 4,000, and after that we will add the next interest accrued of 2019, and the amount is given in your adjustment, means additional information 1,000 rupees, and we will write here 5,000. After doing this, we will find the balance. We will add all these items, and after that we will deduct the less amount, and the total of the amount is 77,100. We will write in the both sides as you know, and after adding all these amounts, we will deduct from this 77,100, and we will find the amount. Now one item is also given in your question, loss on sale of car, 25,000 minus 20,000, means the cost of the car is 25,000 and we have sold for the 20,000, and in this way we will find here the loss of 5,000. Now we will add all these items, and after adding we will deduct from 77,100, and we will find 22,230. This will be called surplus. On the other hand, we should also understand if this type of this side's total is larger than the total of income. At that time, we will find the balance in the credit side, and name of the deficit, and in the bracket you will write excess of income over expenditure. Students, in this way we prepare income and expenditure account. Now we will understand in the next video how we can prepare the balance sheet. Okay, thank you.